Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and today we are looking at October 2024. For all of you singles out there, if you are single looking for new love, this is the reading for you guys. October, the rest of 24 really is very much jam-packed with a lot of very powerful, very transformational energy. The most significant for you guys, of course, is the fact that you have Pluto retrograde in your sign. Now, Pluto will stay retrograde in your sign till October 11th when it then goes direct. So for the first part of the month, and probably also now, maybe you are making last minute preparations for something. You may be really kind of reflecting on your past and where you are right now and where you want to go in the future. This is the very last time that Pluto will ever be in your sign in our lifetimes. It won't come back into Capricorn for another couple hundred years. So it'll be there in a retrograde motion until October 11th and then direct, and November 4th, I believe it is, when it goes back into Aquarius, and there it will stay. So this can be freeing you from the past. This can be releasing any kind of fears and doubts and worries. And of course, Pluto energy can also bring the end of the old ways and bring in some transformation and bring you in something new, right? Rules the death card, Pluto does. And so beginnings, endings, transformation, growth, rebirth, right? And so even though it can be very intense energy, it can be something very powerful for your future. So it can bring you something really positive. But it does require a little bit of deep dive there. So you've probably already been going through some things, but it can give you second chances sometimes here as well. We are also, of course, in the middle of eclipse season. We have had on September 17th the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And we have also just had the autumn equinox. And so this brings balance and harmony. The autumn equinox is also ushering in Libra season. Libra is the sign most associated with balance and harmony, but also relationships, right? So it's a great time for new beginnings in relationships. We've got a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on October 2nd. Eclipses in general bring change and transformation. They bring surprises, unexpected things. We can eclipse things out of our life once and for all. We can also eclipse something in, and we also have fated events that happen with eclipses. So we got a lot of big stuff going on around here, but also the potential for love and new beginnings. We are in relationship season with this energy. We also currently have Venus in Scorpio up until October 17th. Venus is the planet of love, right? So loving energy in the sign of Scorpio ruled by Pluto. And this can bring deep, intense connections. This can also bring about a partner that can share your vision for the future. Very powerful attraction kind of energy coming in here. And, there can be a lot more passion and a lot more excitement in the air. Then we've got Venus going into Sagittarius on the 17th, coinciding with the full moon. And so something can come to fruition for you, or maybe you just feel lighter and brighter and with a more positive outlook for tomorrow. We have By the Book coming in here for you guys. All right, card number 11. So ones do represent action and excitement. They also represent new beginnings. Number 11 can be very much tied to your wishes, 11th house energy, but 11 can also be tied back to Libra as well with the Justice card, right? Not every tarot deck has the Justice card as number 11, sometimes number 8, but a lot of times these days, at least Rider-Waite Smith decks, they are number 11 with that Justice card. So a lot of, again, relationship ties to change as well. But the By the Book energy here does represent putting one foot in front of the other and following in the other paths that other people have laid. It's a time when you don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel to find love. Other people have been successful finding love via a certain avenue. Follow in their footsteps, learn from them, right? We don't always have to do something new. We can quite often just follow in someone else's success. So, perhaps you have a friend that's been very successful with online dating. That might be something that you want to try. Maybe you've had a friend that's been successful joining like a singles group or something like that, or joining a group of people that just share an interest, share a hobby or something, right? You just never know when you're going to meet somebody, right? So this can certainly just be that energy of, you know what, they were successful. I'm going to give it a try. Maybe it's for me. Maybe it's not for me, but I don't know until I try, right? So one foot in front of the other, and you never know what you might find just by copying someone else, essentially. We have poised here for you guys as well. Beautiful energy. This is saying get ready. Look at how positive and beautiful that card is. All right, you're ready for love. You're ready for meeting somebody. You're ready to open that door, open that portal. And this is really the message coming forward to you that when you are fully ready and when you are open, this is often when the magic happens. Do we want to obsess over finding new love? No. When we obsess over something, that's quite often where we get those blocks, right? But where it's all about release. It's all about finding freedom and having an extremely positive outlook for the future. And that's what this is bringing in for you. So something is shifting, something is happening for you, a little bit of magic in the air for you guys, and it's awesome. We have the Nine of Cups. So what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What kind of person? The Nine of Cups is an awesome card to get out in your reading here because this is related to wish fulfillment. It is related to feeling like all of your ducks are in a row, like you're getting everything that you want, whether you are actually getting a connection, a person that you are looking for in the month of October, or whether it's still yet to come. It is certainly a really positive energy that is being activated for you. Remember, we are in eclipse season, so it's like expect the unexpected, okay? And some things can happen really quickly in the short term, and then some things can take a little bit longer, all right? So don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Keep an open mind. Keep an open heart. Be ready for action, all right? But trust that your wish is being granted. The universe hears what you're looking for, and here you go. The Nine of Cups can also be you feeling really good about yourself, feeling content and happy, feeling at ease and at peace with yourself. And when you are exhibiting and when you are putting out these beautiful vibes, right, you're attracting all kinds of wonderful things to you. We have the Six of Pentacles attracting things to you. The Four of Wands, very interesting, and we've got the Knight of Swords coming out there as well. So the Six of Pentacles here can be a surprise headed your way. Okay, it's quite often does come in with a little bit of a gift of some kind. Now, this could potentially be related to your work, right? Because Pluto in your sign is very career connected, very much to do with leadership and the structures in your life, things like that, right? So it may be here that you have something very positive happening at work, and this makes you feel good. It's something you've been working towards. And sometimes when we have these goals in our life, we don't always have time for other things. So if you've been very focused on your career, you may not have had time for love, right? And now it's saying here that you are getting some good news. You're getting some improvement in your financial life, in your workplace life, right? Your career path, right? And this is going to open new doors for you, right? Because you're going to feel a sense of relief. You're going to feel Nine of Cups, like you've gotten what you've worked so hard to achieve. And this can put you in a very much of a better headspace for love, right? But the Six of Pentacles can be about balance in your life there as well. And again, we are in the season of balance, okay? So this can be where, okay, I've been focused on all these other areas in my life. Do I have time for love right now? Do I have room for someone new in my life right now? And if not, perhaps you're just rearranging things in your life so that you can have a little bit more of a balanced lifestyle and have a little bit more free time on your hands, right? Because we do need a little bit of free time when we're looking for love, right? But this can certainly be something circulating back to you. The Six of Pentacles, yes, it can be a surprise, it can be something very wonderful, but this can also just represent the circulatory energy, right? This is a very circulatory energy. What we put out circulates back to us multiplied. And if this 9 of Cups energy and the poised energy is what you're putting out into the universe, whoo, hold on to your hat because there's something exciting coming in. We do also have the 4 of Wands here for you as well, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So there does feel like there's some really positive news that is coming in. Quite often the Knight of Swords, think about the Pony Express, right? Coming in, delivering messages, and then getting out of Dodge, right? So this can be some very exciting news that comes in. It can take you off guard. It can be a little bit of a surprise. With the 4 of Wands, this can be like a higher level of commitment, a higher level of accomplishment. So maybe some of you are getting a raise. You could be getting that promotion that you've worked so hard for. Maybe it's even a new job, but you could get something along those lines. The 4 of Wands is about celebration. So celebrating some sort of milestone here, and celebrate your own personal success, right? But the 4 of Wands is also a party, right? So it may be that you get an invitation to a party of some kind, some sort of gathering, some sort of event that's a great social networking opportunity. Now, this can be something business oriented. You never know. The universe works in mysterious ways. We never know where we're going to meet somebody new. So you could meet somebody potentially at like a business networking event. Maybe it's like a trade show or something like that. Somewhere where there's a whole bunch of people and they're usually pretty much in a good mood. Maybe they have an open bar. It could be like drinks and dinner. It could be like it's probably something a little bit more interesting than like a lecture. With that 4 of Wands there, it's usually a little bit more fun than something like that. So it may not necessarily be like going to a class or something. Granted, it could. I mean, especially if you're graduating. But whatever it is, there's a lot of people there. The spirits are typically high. And whatever this event happens to be, right, this can be a really wonderful place to meet somebody. So think of birthday parties, anniversaries, weddings, school events even as well. All right. So it's a great energy. But the 4 of Wands is also feeling like you're rooted in reality, like you've got something that you've accomplished, like you feel like you're grounded and rooted and you've got a good solid foundation under your feet. And that's quite often when we're ready to add to our lives, to enhance that feeling of security and stability that we've got. But this is also known as your 1111 card, right? And if you're familiar with angel numbers, right, 1111, very much associated with wishes and new beginnings and improvements and all these wonderful things. And so we've got, because we've got 4 wands in the ground, so we've got 1111, and of course you got the 11 card out over there as well. So lines of communication are open, excitement in the air, there's a buzz in the air here, and a lot of possibilities and a lot of potential. We've got the 4 of Cups. You're not going to see this coming. The 4 of Cups here is sometimes a little bit of a ho-hum card, right? But this is in your blessings position, so this is the energy benefiting you the most in your month ahead. Your ability to perceive things differently, your ability to be patient and trust that there's something coming in. Because sometimes that 4 of Cups, right, it can be about, I want something and I'm about to give up because it's taking so long. I can't see anything. Nothing's floating my boat. I'm not interested in anything. And, the universe is trying to send you something, right? But sometimes, in that person under the tree, it's like, I'm not looking. I can't see it. I'm not interested. But when the 4 of Cups is in your blessings position, as it is today, okay, something as number 1, you're probably going to believe a little bit more. You're also going to be patient rather than detached and disinterested, but also your ability to perceive things that aren't necessarily right in front of your face is going to bring in new opportunities for you. It's going to open new doors for you, right? And if you really look at the card, there's cups there, but it's like, whatever. I'm not interested, right? This guy does not look like he's like engaged at whatsoever, right? In fact, he's got his head turned the other way, but there's a cup coming in. There's love coming in. There's connections coming in, right? So all he needs to do is open his mind, look in his peripheral vision. All right. And there is something there. All right. So just be a little bit aware of that, right? Not everything is right in front of our face. Sometimes we do need to kind of look side to side. And sometimes we don't want to be so dismissive of a potential connection right off the bat. We do tend to make quick judgments on people, especially if you're doing like online dating and things like that. It's really hard to get a good handle on what someone's chemistry is really like. And so you kind of have to get off the computer and kind of in face to face a little bit. In some way, just make sure you're protecting yourself online, of course. But this is very much showing you that there is something coming in here for you. There's something trying to come in. And when you're ready to receive it is when you will find it. We also have here Judgment card. There's those quick judgments, right? We've got Page of Swords, new people, new connections, and we've got the Sun, absolutely beautiful. There's clarity coming in here for you guys as well. So you're going to get clear on what it is you want. The Judgment card here, this is very much about seeing the light, answering the call. It's also about things coming out of the woodwork for you guys. Something comes out of the darkness into the light. So there is clarity that's here, right? Or there's the ability to see something that was previously hidden from you, right? Four of Cups. Okay. The Judgment card can be forgiveness and healing, a big release energy. It can be second chances on something as well. And of course, it can be something that is a little bit of a surprise. But the Judgment card ultimately is about really making a decision, and we're clearing things out of the past, right? We're at the end of a cycle, and this very much does speak to Pluto in your sign, right? This is the last time, a final judgment call, all right? And when we have the Sun, we're not just getting clarity and insights on things, but we're also focused on happiness and joy. What's going to make us happy? Where do we want to go? The Sun brings such positive energy, brings abundance, success, fun, and excitement, all these wonderful things. The Sun just shines a beautiful light. So chasing the shadows away, chasing the darkness away, chasing the fears away, really has you kind of illuminated for the future. So it's a wonderful, wonderful energy that is coming in here, very much a cleansing and purging. But of course, also making the right decisions for you. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is also here bringing you some important communication, important messages. So again, you got the lines of communication open for you guys. The Page of Swords can certainly be related to online activity, right? It's quite often, people have in some circles have labeled the Page of Swords like the lurker of the tarot, right? It's where someone's checking out your Facebook page or someone's checking out your online dating profile and they're like, what is this Capricorn person over here? And their curiosity is piqued, right? This can also be you, okay, putting yourself out there and trying something new, right? Or doing something with technology that can help you find love. Whatever it is, the Page of Swords, we feel a renewed sense of excitement. We feel like we're ready to meet new people. You could even be meeting a new person. Now with the Judgment card and the Sun, the Sun does rule Leo, but the Sun really impacts us all. So it's like maybe a little bit of a mystery. I feel like it's fated. It's written in the cards. It's written in the stars, I should say. And again, when the time is right for you, is when it's going to open some doors. You could be meeting a spiritual person with that Judgment card, or someone who has been on their own healing path as well. And so the person, the connection coming towards you, it's like they having a fresh start with the Page of Swords. They know what they want. They've learned a thing or two. They've got a sense of excitement about them, but they're like free, right? They're free from the past. They've dealt with all of their any loose ends that they've had to tie up in their journey, and they're focused on the positive. They could, with the Sun card, have children or be interested in starting a family. But that Page of Swords, very exciting energy, right? So talking to new people, connecting with new people, and of course, really having a very positive and optimistic outlook for your future. So it's great. We also have here the Tower, and this is your advice from Spirit. Be willing to let anything go that really is not serving your highest good. All right, the Tower is here now it is in your advice position, okay, but it is still energy that is active and activating for you guys. So when we do get the Tower, number one, Spirit sends us a Tower moment, a Tower energy when we are stuck, when there's been no movement, or when we're going around in circles. And this is to get us out of our comfort zone. It's to get our butt moving. But it is an energy of cleansing and purging. It is an energy of trusting in the roots, the foundation that you've built, Four of Wands perhaps, and trusting that by letting things go that you've been carrying with you that are doing nothing more than burdening you with fear and stress and anxiety and doubts and anger and pain and all of this stuff, by holding on to those things, right, we're not allowing anything new to come in. So it is important for us to embrace these Tower energies and let it all go. Not easy to do, painful to do, but necessary to do. We're always left with our foundation of knowledge and experience and, all of those things. But we have made room for the new, because what we've been carrying isn't going to be working for us, isn't going to serve us well as we move forward into the future. The Judgment card is here doing that same thing, granted in a more gentle way than the Tower, okay? So a lot of big cleansing and purging energy that's here for you, but it's not surprising. Now, the Tower can sometimes say, hey, there might be some very important information that you need to pay attention to. It's going to be coming in here for you, and this is going to be life-changing. And this can very much be a very positive thing. The Tower represents sudden unexpected change, sudden unexpected events, sudden unexpected information. You get where I'm going. And it gets our blood pumping, gets our adrenaline going. Sometimes that can be like nervous butterflies. And sometimes that can be like excitement. So whatever it is, it's a big breakthrough moment, and it's a big breaking free moment here as well. And so don't resist change. Don't resist something new coming in. Don't resist letting go and shedding of the old and forging a new path, because we don't always know what's in front of us. But wherever we've been, wherever we are right now, wherever we're holding on to, it's not giving us it's not making us feel Nine of Cups like what we wished for. It's like, I didn't wish for this. Okay, maybe at one point I did, but I certainly didn't wish for this. Okay, it's time to move forward. So don't be afraid of those moments, all right, because it does serve a purpose. So follow the guidance, listen to your intuition, be willing to make the change. Remember, we've got the Judgment card here. You're protected and guided. My Archangel Michael is often associated with residing over that Judgment card, protecting you and guiding you as you do heal and release and let go and move forward into the future. So huge cleansing energy, but making room for something new. We have the Temperance card here as well as your overall outcome. Now, this is all about balance and healing in this energy. It's also patience. Now, interestingly enough, if you remember at the beginning of your reading when I did say that currently Venus is in Scorpio, and very deep energy, right? Love in the air, deep possible connections in there, but Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, right? Pluto goes deep, reveals the things that are hidden, helps us see the truth. We're taking off rose-colored glasses. We're making change. We're getting rid of the old. We're welcoming in the new. Pluto direct on October 11th, but Temperance card here is, oops, sorry, that scared me. Sagittarian energy. My cat just jumped on the window. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. And on October 17th, Venus, the planet of love, enters Sagittarius. So this can be a pivotal turning point for you. We got Pluto direct. Now we know what we want. Now we know what decisions we're making, right? We're making positive tracks forward. And then we've got magic happening in the air. And this can be very exciting energy. Now, yes, it's healing energy. Yes, it's finding our balance, finding our footing. It's making us feel calm and at peace and a beautiful energy. It is also spiritually guided energy as well, because the Temperance card quite often does represent your guardian angel helping you and guiding you and moving you forward and bringing people into existence for you and helping you to stay calm and at peace and embrace a little bit of patience, right? But it can be a Sagittarian person as well, or a fellow fire sign, perhaps, and this can be a very interesting match for you. It can also represent Sagittarian season may actually be a pivotal turning point for you guys as well. And Sagittarian season starts, is it November 21st or 22nd? Around there. And of course, lasts until just before Christmas when your season comes in, right, Cappy? So this can be a very exciting and very transformational time of year for you guys. All right. Embrace change. Stay in the flow. Okay. And welcome in some new. Got the Lover's card. There's your new love for you. Beautiful. King of Swords. And all this is swords energy coming in here for you. And we've got the Six of Swords. Beautiful. The Lover's card is your main overriding energy, but look at all of this air sign energy. Aquarian season. Well, Aquarian season might be good for you, but it's not till the end of January. Pluto will be moving into Aquarius November 4th, right? So a little bit just after October, and we've got a lot of air sign energy coming in. So it almost feels like when Pluto moves into the air sign, this is where you're going to really see some traction and where you're really going to get a sigh of relief. But we do have magic in the air. We do have the Lover's card. Now it is Gemini energy, so you could have multiple people that you can choose from. Okay, it could also be a Gemini person, but the Lover's card is soulmate energy. And it is a very deep soul connection for you guys. Now, it could also be that you have some choices to make there, right? Duality comes in with Gemini, so you could have some choices to make, multiple suitors. But it's also about choosing love, right? And making the right choices for yourself. And sometimes when we are out there in the dating world, sometimes it's like dry as the Sahara Desert. And sometimes it's like, a plethora of opportunity, right? It's like feast or famine sometimes. But trust your ability to make the right choice for yourself. Your intuition and your heart will guide you. Ask for spiritual assistance and guidance. A lot of it is showing up in your reading. So ask spirit for help. Ask the universe for some help and guidance there as well. And you will make the right choice for yourself. All right. Is every connection meant to be a soulmate? No, but you will know, right? You will know when you know, right? But we do have the King of Swords here, so your ability to make a decision is very much on point. But the King of Swords can also represent a person coming in here as well. The King of Swords would be someone with clarity, a sense of purpose, someone who is very intelligent, someone who really has the gift of conversation, really, how shall I say, very crystal clear communication. They can probably talk about a million subjects over and over and over again. So a really interesting person to talk to. They would probably capture you intellectually, right? And, you could probably learn a lot from each other just through the art of conversation. This could be someone who is potentially an air sign. This can also be somebody who is potentially like something where they need to use their voice or their intellect for their job, for work. So they could be someone who's really good at giving public presentations. They could be someone who is really good at negotiating, like a lawyer, a union rep, something like that. They could also be someone who is maybe like a teacher, a professor, that kind of thing, right? But someone very quite interesting to talk to and very intelligent. So you wouldn't get bored talking to this person. But this can also, of course, be your energy with the King of Swords and just trusting your ability to make the right decisions, right? You're talking to new people, you're putting yourself out there, and it's exciting. But we do have the Six of Wands here as well, or sorry, Six of Swords, not Wands, Six of Swords here for you guys. So this is showing you that there is forward movement, that there's positive energy coming in, that if you've been feeling like you've been put through the ringer, if you've been feeling like it's been really tough, really challenging to find love, and again, maybe there's been something holding you back, it's easier going forward, right? The Six of Swords brings a sense of calm, of peace, and moving forward into a better tomorrow. And it is a very positive energy that way, okay? This is also one where we have made peace with our past and we're looking to the future in a different light. So very positive energy, but we do have this wonderful loving energy coming in here for you. So love it, love it, love it. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's get some final messages out here for you guys. And we've got number 6. So you do have a couple of sixes coming in, right? You've got the Six of Pentacles, where we've got the Six of Swords, and you've got the Lover's card is also card number 6. And now here is another number 6. Sixes bring peace and balance and a sense of calm and healing and restoration after a time of difficulty and trouble. So it's a really great energy there for you. But number 6, so watch out for signs. You might actually see 6s and 1s. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. I am nurturing. Don't forget to nurture yourself as well. And we have card number 20 here as well. So remember, we've got the Judgment card there, which is card 20, and this is card 20 as well. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. All right, great energies there for you guys. So I'm going to leave all that there for you, okay? I hope there was something here for you. A lot of faded energy that is coming in, right? There's a lot of things that are already in motion for you guys, but I do hope there was something here in this reading for you. If you did enjoy it, if there was something that spoke to you, please do take a moment and press that like button. It's free for you. It only takes like a split second, but it does really help crack the algorithm of the Maryland of YouTube, and it does help my video get seen. So I truly do thank you for that. And if you enjoy my content, hit the subscribe button as well, but drop a heart in the comments box also. I will heart you back and will elevate all the beautiful love that's in the air. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.